I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's
shoots! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Drilled in low. And that should get the job done. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Pinches it off him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. Played out to the right. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bellingham. Up he goes! That's another chance! And that has fair fizzed.
The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bruno Fernandes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes. Chouameni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vinicius, and the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bruno Fernandes. He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for options for movement. Pedri looking to get on the end of this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get onto this? The Netherlands have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Pedri. And he's well positioned here. Thuram! That was superb goalkeeping.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Thuram. Looking for the run. Vicario gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Vinicius Junior. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and
takes a shot! And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. Rafinha has created one goal already. Konate gets over and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Chance! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
The Netherlands head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. The Netherlands do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates, opts for safety. Pulisic. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Brilliantly cut out. Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. And it's Bellingham, nicely spread. Bellingham. Pulisic, that has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position, and he's intervened well there. Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 7, numero 4. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 9.
Pulisic.
Il numero 5.
And here's Thuram. Thuram is herring after that one. It's just beyond his reach. Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Inter Milan finding their passes. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Osimhen! And that's a goal kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 23.
Tries to play it through.
Cambio di giocatore.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let that... Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And a chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Pedri. And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Mbappe. Thuram is onto it in a flash. That has not gone well. Pulisic knocks it out wide, and it's Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Vinicius Junior and Cucurella. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pulisic.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vicario gets it clear. The Netherlands moments now away from seeing this one out. Wan-Bissaka with the clearance.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now it's Chouameni. Partey with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Wan-Bissaka. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. It's a searching pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. The Netherlands have won it by sheer force of character as winning teams. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Gets good distance on it. Partey. Another pass, just keeps it. There's the shot! Goal! Inter!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Great vision. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And the counter is on. Can he latch on to this? That's tidy. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. And here's Palmer. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. Keeper's got good distance on that. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's slung out wide. Thuram. Now it's Tchouaméni. And that's... Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Inter Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And it's been taken short. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. And that has left him in a heap. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Well, nicely intercepted.
The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Koundé, searching pass he's played there. Fermin looking to run onto it. Cleared without complication. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played. Grimaldo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Pedri. Has a look and plays it forward.
The Netherlands truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Partey. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. He's... Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Palmer is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. Palmer. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ndika. Threads one in. Lovely, now then. Konate gets rid without sophistication. And he's there to retrieve it. Palmer. A probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Koundé.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. Crossed in once more. Thuram finds himself offside. Ndika looks to the other side. Koundé. It's not an especially good pass, that. Koundé. Koundé's cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Pedri! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Pedri really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Looking for the run. He has a look up. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. The Netherlands may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Partey. Can he get it through?
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's with the keeper. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a promising position. Valverde looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting. He's having a shot! Goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6, numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 19. Cambio di giocatori.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. The Netherlands have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's Chouameni. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Picked out brilliantly. Pass somewhat off target. Pulisic. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Musiala, he's got away.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Van Dijk. Konate. And Rafinha. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
The Netherlands desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. So what can they make of this? Looking for the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Konate. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Thuram. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Pedri. Skims one in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde. And it's Cucurella. And he's picked out the run. Koundé cuts out the pass. Cucurella is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Quality ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram looking to run onto it. Bruno Fernandes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. No, it's not getting there. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Fermin. Valverde powering forward here. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Thuram. And it's Pedri. Now it's Thuram. He's being urged to shoot. Tchouaméni. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Fermin.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Koundé. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Koundé just loves to go forward whenever he can. Nicely shaped ball. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Fermin. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cucurella. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then.
The Netherlands have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Van Dijk. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He is through here. Oh, he's shapes to shoot! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Huyhd has it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Valverde. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. The Netherlands are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk. Played back into the centre. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to...
And the finish!
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Thuram had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21. Numero 6.
Indica.
Numero 16.
The Netherlands perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And he welcomes it in. Cross flung in towards the middle. Has a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pulisic absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Osimhen. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Haaland. Koundé. Hangs one in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Turns back here, probably the best option. The message is clear, none shall pass. Haaland has it out wide and in space. Oh no, what has happened here? Musiala, Koundé, 1-0 as we head towards the end. Opts for safety. That's been cut out, well played. Osimhen chasing after it. Pulisic in towards the back stick.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Tonali. Very much into the last knockings. Tries to play it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Pedri
recupero.
is wide and looking to get onto this. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Pedri. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that is that. The Netherlands have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.